totally different way of getting to school this morning.
I thought I would light the fire and show you the Christmas tree that I picked up the other day. It's been a little bit of an interesting week here in Northleton. We have just started with snow and currently outside it's white. But now it's time to get into the tree. So join me as I unpack my tree and find out what Christmas is going to look like for me. I tried to go for the most realistic looking tree that I could find. And I'm hoping that I have succeeded. Looking pretty good so far. Now there's many, many branches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on fast so that you don't have to watch me try and pull this one out. But we'll pull that out, scoot the box out of the way, and they actually even give you instructions, which is pretty cool. So, watch away. For your enjoyment, here's the instructions. They're currently all in Russian. Pretty straightforward. Mine just needs a little bit more fluffing up. But that just shows you, I didn't buy the biggest one. Not really into hugely expensive trees. Welcome back. You would have seen that I've just put my tree together. So what I'm going to do now is I've managed to purchase just a couple of things to go on my tree. I've got some baubles, or as I quite like to affectionately term them, I got some baubles. So I'm just having a look, I can't see any hooks. So that's going to be an interesting put together. And then the other thing that I got is some lights. You cannot have a tree without lights. I'll fluff it out a little bit more and make sure that she looks just right. Now, for all those people saying to me, it's only November. I know, but when one has snow, one really must make sure that one is getting ready for that festive time of year. So my world's a bit white. It's quite cool. There's a wee story that goes with that. On Monday, it rained in the morning. And as I was walking to school, there's a downpipe coming off a building. And I remember looking at the downpipe going, you're not going to be fun when you freeze. So then later that day, and I've got some footage of that, it actually started snowing. And that's cool, but it was only a little bit of snow. And then overnight, it froze. Now, remember that downpipe I was telling you about? So on the way to school on Tuesday, Kimberly was fairly involved on her phone at the time. Now, she's been warned by her colleagues not to get distracted when there's ice about. I guess you learn by your mistakes, right? So I got distracted right before the spot where the ice was. Yeah, you're right. I went down hard. It was a bit of a jar. Wasn't until lunchtime that I found out that I was one of many who had fallen in the same spot. So I have since found out that 6 of us all fell in the same spot. But that's because we've got many staff in different buildings, and some of them take the same route to work as I do. So 6 people went down on the same spot. Hence, I may have avoided that spot for the rest of the week. Fridays are a little bit of autopilot. Came home, headed straight for that spot. Yeah, I might have scooted it again just in time. So we've had snow ever since. I'm going to insert some footage. Last night, I had the pleasure of going to a new friend's birthday. She is Kazakh. It was just wonderful to be able to go and celebrate her birthday. So I went for a walk at 6 o'clock at night, up the road, probably only about a kilometre, to go and buy some flowers. It was snowing, but I found the street cleaners. Now, I had seen them sort of parked up at the mosque that's not too far away from where I live. And I actually saw them in action. Now, they take over all the lanes of the road and they actually have a police escort. So I'll insert that video so that you can actually have a look at what that looks like. I thought it was pretty cool because they block off the entire traffic just to keep everyone safe, I guess. So yeah, it's been a cool week. I've also got a little video of the children in the snow, which I'll put in.
I'm loving this life. This is so cool.
You'll hear my excitement about snow as well. So I'm going to go back onto a time lapse. I'm going to quickly show you putting my lights on. So the lights have just gone on. I always test them to make sure that they're in the right place. And I know that over the next wee while, I will go through and adjust the position. So all you Christmas tree experts and fanatics, good luck trying to get me to change my ways. So this is the beginning. Probably going to put some baubles on, but I'll show you that next week. So right now, I'm going to have to open a window. I only have a jersey on and I am so hot. But the only reason for that is Kimberly's been cheating. Follow me and see this. I put my sheets on the radiators and I actually turned the other one on the other day, yesterday, so I could actually dry both sheets. So I guess I'm cheating a little bit, but that's okay. So I would stop. I know in a traditional time you would probably go and make some hot chocolate, all that sort of stuff, but I'm too hot. My fire's nearly down, my tree's taking shape. I'm going to put some ornaments and stuff on over the next month, 5 weeks, before it is time to actually celebrate. So to those people who don't celebrate, I just need to remind you I'm from New Zealand and we actually do celebrate. And that's how we appreciate other cultures. So I'm pleased you could join me today on the K Word. Join me next week to see what other adventures I get up to. I do have some trips to the mall that I've actually got to do, and I obviously have to find some hooks for my baubles so I can put those on the tree. And I still need to find the angel or the star that's going to sit on the top of my tree. Thank you for joining me today on the K Word. I hope you got to enjoy just a little bit of who I am. I'm not normally a Christmas person, but I've got snow. Why not? Tonight, I'm actually going to sit down and I'm going to do some cutting for some laminating I've been doing for the children. I'm going to leave you. Enjoy your week. Thank you for joining me on the K Word. I'm going to do the cheesy thing right now. Don't forget to hit like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. It'd be lovely to have you on the journey. And I'll see you next week on the K Word.